KC transcription number 215. Start. The President's address makes a mention of labor relations which we are happy have definitely improved in the country, and but for the short lived partial strike of the central government employees last year, the country has been a period of unprecedented industrial peace. It must, however, be mentioned that this industrial peace and achievement of the country is not based on a proper distribution of national income. It was with a view to giving the labor of the country, the working people of the country, a share in the rising national income, that the 11th plan provided for the appointment of wage boards for certain industries. It is a matter of not a little disappointment that wage boards were set up only for 3 out of the 8 industries for which they were provided during the 10th 5-year plan. Labor in the country has helped a great deal in achieving the industrial progress of which the President has correctly made a mention. It is the hard work, discipline, and enthusiasm of the working people which is responsible for the improvement in our economic situation, of which a mention has correctly been made. It is the section of the working people of our country which has unfortunately not shared the gains of productivity, which has not shared the gains of improvement in the economic life of the country. It was with a view to giving the workers a reasonable share of the gains of our increasing prosperity that the wage boards work hard of for 8 major industries. The workers in the country are disappointed that only in the case of sugar, cotton, and cement industries wage boards were appointed, and these bodies finished their work during the 11th plan period. That disappointment is further accentuated because of the fact that the employers in the country have not readily and enthusiastically implemented the unanimous recommendations of these bodies, which were tripartite in nature, in which the employers of the country were also represented. The government has not made up its mind about the recommendations of the wage board for the sugar industry, and even the government resolutions in the case of cement and the cotton textiles industries have not been implemented by the industrialists. It is a matter of great disappointment. It indicates that the people who talk so much of industrial peace are really not interested as much in industrial peace based on sharing of the gains of increased production as they are interested in intensifying the rate of exploitation. The government should be able to see that its resolutions in the matter of recommendations of wage boards, particularly in the case of textile industry, are implemented by the industry of the country as a whole. Sir, there are certain industries whose workers are making a significant contribution in the matter of our economic growth. To mention only two, the rising engineering industry and the public utility industries like the electricity supply industry are the very cornerstones of our industrial progress. It is a matter of very great disappointment that the government has not yet appointed wage boards for these industries. Sir, it is well recognized that the employees in the public utility industries like electricity supply and water supply are denied certain rights as the right to strike and the right of direct action, which employees in other industries readily enjoy, and it is only fair that the employees in the case of public utility industries like electricity supply should be among the first to be given the advantage of tripartite bodies like wage boards, and their conditions of work, their wages, their standard of living should be increased as a matter of course, as a matter of administration of social justice. It is a great disappointment to the workers in the electricity supply and engineering industries of the country that wage boards for these industries have not so far been appointed. Sir, the President's address mentions the implementation of employees state insurance scheme. That scheme is a benefit for which the workers of the country are highly thankful. The scheme of employees state insurance guards the health of the workers and ensures that during the period of their sickness they not only get medical leave but also half of their wages. That is a great relief to the workers, and we are thankful that the scheme has been extended from one area to the other. It is, however, a matter of some disappointment that, in spite of the fact that the Act was enacted in 1998, the scheme does not cover as many factory workers of the country as it should. The fact that this scheme has been found useful by labor and industry in the country, and the fact that both workers and industry contribute to the running of this scheme makes it all the more necessary that the implementation of this scheme should be accelerated and all the 86 lakhs of factory workers should be brought under the scheme.